Greetings. Teamster Power was painted in September of 1997 at Teamster City in Chicago to commemorate an important strike victory against United Parcel Service. It measured 20 by 130 feet and has now been destroyed. It began as part of a cross-border project with the United Electrical Workers. We painted one mural in Mexico City and one mural in Chicago to symbolize international solidarity and promote cross-border organizing. But in light of the Teamsters strike, we decided to split up. I went to the Teamsters to paint a mural. My collaborator, Daniel Manrique, painted a mural at the UE. I painted Lucy and Albert Parsons into a mural in Mexico City and did the same in Chicago. While the Mexican workers were familiar with them and celebrated them, that was not the case in Chicago, where very few workers knew who they were. Lucy and Albert Parsons came to be known from the Haymarket Affair. In the fight for the 8-hour day in Chicago, they played a prominent role. And after the Haymarket Affair, where a number of people were killed, both from a bomb that was thrown into a rally and the subsequent police firing, it caused the deaths of a number of people. 8 anarchists and socialists were charged with the bombing and convicted of conspiracy, framed up, and executed. May Day, the international holiday of the working class, which is celebrated throughout the world, not in the United States generally, is a commemoration of the Haymarket events, the execution of the Haymarket martyrs, and the fight for the 8-hour day. The whole world celebrates the militancy of North American labor while we have been robbed of our own history. Now, when I was a campus activist at Kent State in the 1960s, I had a chance to meet and learn from Farrell Dobbs, V.R. Dunn, and other leaders of the Minneapolis Teamsters strike in 1934. And I painted those events into the mural as well. They were leaders of a general strike that, along with the San Francisco general strike and the Toledo auto light strike, transformed the labor movement in this country and led to the rapid growth of industrial unions. They were ordinary workers like you and I. What characterized them was their tremendous confidence in the ability of working people to change the world. Some of the other visual elements in Teamster Power are, of course, Albert and Lucy Parsons. The Haymarket martyrs are angels going across the sky. Farrell Dobbs, Marvel Scholl, the Dunn brothers, who were the leaders of the Minneapolis General Strike and Teamster organizing. Henry Ness, a Teamster martyr who was murdered by the police during the strikes and had an enormous funeral and a public demonstration on his behalf. The hands on the trucks are traced hands of the UPS strikers. The crowd at the bottom of the mural are mostly children who are traced and filled in by striking Teamsters and volunteers working on the project. Blockhead, Mr. Block was an old figure of the industrial workers of the world, who was a worker who just never got it. The quote that goes across the mural in a ribbon is from one of the Haymarket martyrs, Albert Spies. It says, "If you think that by hanging us you can stamp out the labor movement, the movement from which the downtrodden millions, the millions who toil in want and misery expect salvation, if this is your opinion, then hang us. Here you will tread upon a spark, but there and there, behind you and in front of you and everywhere, flames blaze up. It is a subterranean fire. You cannot put it out." And the monster of capitalism, hopefully soon to be an extinct species.